If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Fantasy, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones.
That's me.
Conan, how are you doing today? and we're joined by Cookie Monster
And Cookie Monster, but
and by Vader.
not Mage.
Mage is, I don't know where Mage is going at, but he is not here, and I guess he's like going camping or something.
Yeah, I said he was going to Black Mesa to go camping.
Where's Black Mesa at?
So think of the corner of Oklahoma, New Mexico, Colorado, and Kansas.
So up there in the Panhandle?
Yeah, it's the topmost of the Panhandle.
Why would he go all the way over there for that?
I know it's a national park.
That just seems so like pointless to do. You know what I mean? Like cool, you're going all the way. You're cool. You're going camping or whatever. There's other places to go camping.
It's probably more so for the hiking part of it. Hi, bub. No, you can't jump up here. I'm sorry. Just lay down.
Vader keeps on like eyeing his Cookie Monster. He's like, give Cookie Monster, please.
Yeah.
If you watch it on stream, I'm moving it back and forth, and he's watching, and he's like just watching it. Anyway, so if you're listening to this on Sunday, I'm not doing a live recording. We're gonna start doing this on my Twitch channel as well, uploading it or like recording it and doing everything. So you'll get us raw.
Oh my! Whether that's good or bad,
you'll get us raw with all sorts of everything. Now on Saturday and Sunday, or on Sunday, you get the Conan Jones edited version, the watered down version.
Yeah.
But on Thursday or Wednesdays or Thursdays, whenever we record this, you get it raw, like Eddie Murphy. Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how this goes.
It'll be. So far, we got 3 viewers right now. One of them is Turtle Boy, so we'll see how it goes. Actually, we have 5.
Look at us.
All right, so we're doing something.
Yeah.
Vader wants his Cookie Monster. But Conan, how you been?
Dude, this week, man, I feel like I say that every week, but it's just constant. Like,
you do say it every week. It's like, man, this week sucks. This week sucks. This week sucks.
Yeah. There never seems to be any sort of like breathing time. You know what I mean? It's always something like
it's always one thing or another. Okay, Vader. Really?
Doesn't play with the squeaky toys at all during the day until we start recording.
He really doesn't, though.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Now he's back at it again.
Yeah. Well, like, it's just annoying. Like, I can't, no matter how much time I put into it, I can never seem to get ahead. And then once you don't have a whole lot on your plate, they load you up because you're one of the only ones who doesn't have a whole lot on your plate. So therefore you can handle more. Yeah. So it's like you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I don't know if I'd rather get yelled at for not getting my stuff done fast, but still correct, or just like, it's kind of, like I said, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But all things considered, not horrible. So how is Finn? How's your week been?
I'm pretty good. It's a good week. Like, man, So I started this whole thing about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I remember I talked about it on last podcast about how I was trying to get affiliated on Twitch and everything, and how it's coming along really nicely. I've been using my dog Vader as like my selling point to get him to get people to watch and stuff, and I've had like my guild mates watch it and my and you and everybody else, and just like it's been working. I've been picking up followers here now. I'm at 56 followers now.
Heck yeah.
Uh, and I also have one subscription already, one subbed already. Here, give me the damn toy. Uh, I have one subscription already too. So that was a nice 200 or 250 I earned.
So
I,
you get monetary kickbacks every time you get a sub.
yes, I get half of whatever I get half of however much they sub. It's 50-50 pretty much. So for every sub that I get $2.50. The
Hmm.
only thing is I can't withdraw any of that money until I make $100.
Oh, okay. I
But
guess
I also get money for ads and everything too. So
so. Now you got to
you
start
know,
running ads.
no, I just let them run automatically. I mean, I don't really. I'm not gonna be like that person that runs 3 minutes of ads like smack dab in the middle of something. I feel like that's stupid, but I'll let the auto ads roll or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
that's there.
it's kind of a neat way they do that, though. I guess like so you don't have to do that legwork to play ads on your own stuff. It just auto does it.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's pretty. I'm pretty happy with how everything's been though.
Good.
Like we've been doing. It's been a good week at work. It's been. I mean, kind of. I'll get. I mean, work hasn't been bad. Kids have been dumb, but I mean, kids are dumb to begin with.
Yeah,
It's just some kids are more dumb than other kids. You know.
that is an understatement, sir. That's part of
Uh,
my fail this week too. Is
This
dumb
kid's being
kids.
dumb. I saw that in the script. I mean, I'm interested in that.
Okay.
And then my fail of the week is beyond stupid. But let's see what else we got to do. So this week we're going to talk about. Okay, Vader, we're done with it. I love you. We're done with it. Um,
Lay there and look cute.
yep. This week we're going to talk about what kids you should pick for solo and ensemble / honor bands. PlayStation's showcase. Pretty much any our fails and wins of the week, and pretty much anything else that comes to mind. Probably ragging on Mage a lot. Oh, we already ragged on Mage, but we'll rag on Mage some more probably for going literally across the entire state of Oklahoma to go camping.
I mean,
He literally did.
it,
He went from Muskogee to the tip of the Panhandle.
eh, you do dumb
The
things
only
with
way
friends.
the, the only way he would have made that worse is if he would have went from Idabel all the way to the Panhandle. That has to be a 10-hour trip.
Let's
That
find out.
has to be. But staying in Oklahoma, not like going to Amarillo and going up.
Yeah,
Like
Idabel. Okay.
to Guyman.
Directions. Let's go farther because Kenton, Oklahoma is right there by Black
Okay, Kenton's up
Mesa.
there. Okay.
Um, all the way through Oklahoma. So if
Yeah.
you went through, you can go south to Texas and go through like Gainesville and up to Amarillo and stuff.
Right.
It's 9 hours and 36 minutes. And if you take whatever this is, I guess there's that turnpike that goes from like Hugo through McAllister and then
Yeah.
hits 40 up through through Woodward, stays in the Panhandle to Kenton, Oklahoma, is 9 hours and 37 minutes, 602 miles.
God, it's so stupid to go camping. And okay, so let's do from Muskogee to Kenton, Texas, or whatever, Oklahoma.
What is going on, Google Maps?
Google Maps is you're under the water now in Google Maps. Yes, we'll talk about.
So going through Tulsa is 7 hours and 38 minutes. I kind of forget how far across.
But see, he drove down to Weatherford though too. So like, he didn't go across from like Tulsa. He went to Weatherford probably to pick up his sister, and probably some
That's also
Find Me Alpha Brothers, and then now we're going up and then going up there.
it's also like a full trip.
What do you mean full trip?
Like he's not just going to just mess around and stuff. Like he's got people he's going with and all that sort of stuff.
I still think it's.
I mean, people could make the same thing how you went to San Antonio for the whatever that Yu-Gi-Oh thing y'all did back in college.
I know, but that was stupid back then, and it's stupid now.
I mean, it's the same
I wouldn't.
argument.
I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, you've outgrown that particular hobby.
I guess. I
Let
guess.
people enjoy things, Finn.
No, only I can be happy.
And there's the root of the problem.
Only I can be happy. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So I have a little setup for part of my fail. On Tuesday.
So should I go first or not?
No, it's not that much of stuff.
Okay.
On Tuesday, I was just kind of in a slump, more or less, and I needed some band in my life. So I went down to my old school, and they were having evening rehearsal. So I went down there to kind of help with rehearsal and watched and talked and all that sort of stuff for a little bit.
Yeah.
And the director knew I was coming, but she didn't tell any of the kids because there's no reason for the kids to know. So
Yeah.
I walk in and they're out on the field already. And I'm just walking into the stadium, walking up the stairs, and one of the kids who knows about the podcast is just yelling, "Conan Jones!"
Oh my god!
And I was just like, "Oh, dude!" And everybody was looking at it, and they're like, "Who are you talking about?" And he said my name. He's like, "Oh, that's teacher blah blah blah." Excuse me.
And he's just yelling out Conan Jones.
Yeah, and he was like, "I'm gonna tell everybody about your podcast." And I was like, "Oh, well, I might as well give him a shout out." He's got a big old beard now. Like, he was a 9th grader whenever I left.
Yeah,
something like that. But now he's just
exiled to Texas.
Yeah, now he's just this big old bearded senior. I'm just like, what in the world?
How does he know about the podcast?
I think the teacher that I worked with, they were talking about it in the office, and he overheard them. Because I know there's another kid who knows about it too, but he's gone off to college into South Dakota.
Okay.
But so I was just like, face palm, saying my gamer name in real life.
Conan Jones. Hey, I call you Conan every time I see you.
Yeah, I know, but you also like trademarked the name.
I gave you that nickname.
Exactly. So it's not as cringy when you say it, but whenever like an old student says it, it's cringy.
I'd lose my mind if one of my kids was just like, "Yo, Fantasy, what's up?" I'd be like, get the fuck out of my classroom. All right.
First edit.
Streaming. I'm sorry. I'm streaming so I can be myself, but I forgot that I have to like not cuss as much because Conan starts to edit everything out.
It's all right. So that'll give the people watching the live stream a reason to watch, and it's different than the recording.
Yeah, it's raw.
It's raw. I don't know if I like that.
It's raw.
Okay. My actual fail.
Right.
I realized that my driver's license is expired. It expired like the last day of August, and
Rip.
I know, right? So I went to the.
Well, you have 30 days to do it.
So I went to the DMV last week, and I was like, "Hey, my driver's license expired. I just need to get it renewed." And she looked at it, and she was like, "You have a CDL. You can't do that here." And I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, you've got to go over to this other place and like make an appointment and all that sort of stuff because since it's a CDL." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works." So she gave me this pamphlet that had all the information on it, and I was like, "All right. Well, I guess thanks for nothing. Okay, bye." So I was looking at the pamphlet, and you have to have all of these forms of identification to prove you are who you say you are. Except the fact that I have this driver's license that's just 17 days now expired, but whatever, anyway, I have to have a birth certificate to prove who I am on top of my social security card. So I'm trying to find my birth certificate, cannot find the SOB anywhere.
Wait, you don't have like that stuff like locked down?
I did, and like I had to have it for DHS stuff whenever all that started. So I was like, I know it's here somewhere. I know I've had it. I just don't know where it is right now. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to
Okay.
get another birth certificate, but it's got to be a certified copy. It can't just be a regular photocopy. Got to be legit. I was like, okay, I guess I can understand that. So the process, I have to make an appointment to go to the vital records place down there by OU Medical
Oh,
Center.
downtown? Yep, I know where that is. That's where I got it really doesn't take that long. It really does. Okay, so I've had to go to Vital Records 2 times now. Okay. So you can go there without filling any sort of like paperwork out, anything with you to get a birth certificate. Okay. You go there. If you go early enough in the morning, you could just go and get it. You'll be in and out in like 30 minutes, like at most. Like now, if you go at about 10, you're gonna be there for a little bit.
You're gonna have a bad time.
I wouldn't say bad time, but you're gonna be there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying is that the earlier you get there, the better. But it's literally you fill out the paperwork there. There's like it's very easy to do it. It's like I think it's like $20 to get a birth certificate. I think it's pretty, and you pay with pay with a check. Check's the easiest way to do it. Just have it already signed up, ready to go. Boom, 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 and then you'll there's like 3 stations you go to. Okay, the first one is or the I guess 4 technically. The first station you go to, you fill out the paperwork. Okay, then the second one is waiting in line to turn in the paperwork. Okay, then the third line is paying the people, and then the last line is waiting to get your waiting for them to call your number at the kiosk, and then
Actually
you get
getting the
yeah
thing.
you get the actual thing. But I promise you, it doesn't take long if you go early.
So like
Because
I
this is
guess
from experience.
yeah. So I guess with COVID, they're only doing appointment
Oh
only in
yeah,
person.
that's right. I forgot about COVID.
So I had to set up an appointment, and the earliest time they had was like 8:45 next Tuesday. So I was like,
Yeah,
well, I'm still gonna have to go to work. So I was like, we might as well just get this done, and I can go back to work. But
yeah.
I just can't get a driver's license renewed until I get this birth certificate, and it's just stupid on top of stupid on top of stupid.
So you're gonna have to like redo your like test and everything.
The guy on the phone at first said that I should be good to not have to retest as long as it's not expired for like 3 years or something like that.
Oh, I
And I
thought it
was
was
like,
like 30 days.
yeah, I think you can get in trouble if you're like pulled over with the 30 days expired, but
Yeah,
I'm hoping I can get this fast and get in because I think it expired on the last day of August, if I remember correct. Let
yeah,
me actually look. Yeah, last day of August. So I mean, I should if I'm get there on Tuesday, if I can get there this month, I should be okay.
yeah. As long as you, because they'll print it for you there. Like they'll do it for you right then and there.
Good.
So then you could do that and then go to the DMV and do all that what you need to do,
Yeah,
or go wherever you need to go to get all that
because I
stuff.
think after that I have to go back to Edmond to take this test, or not take this test, but it's a special DMV. It's not just the regular
Mm-hmm.
place.
It's for special people.
Special people
It's
like
for
Mr.
special Conan
Jones.
Jones. Misha Jones.
Indeed. So, what you got for your fail?
All right, man. It's another classic case of Turtle Boy being stupid. Turtle Boy's my brother. Um, he falls asleep. He puts his glasses on top of Vader's uh, dog kennel instead of putting them on the mantle in the living room like he's supposed to do every night. And the one night he does it, Vader sleeps with him because we like alternate back and forth which night Vader sleeps with who.
Yeah.
Uh, and Vader sleeps with him, and Vader, I mean, like tore up his glasses. Like I could not even like attempt to fix them. It like it was a massacre of glasses. Like
Yeah, that
I
picture you
thought
sent me
for
was rough.
like I thought he ate the lens for a minute, and then we found the lens.
At least you found the actual lens.
Like I thought like it was rough. I'll share it on my Twitter, but man, it was bad. So I had to. That was Monday at 6:30 in the morning. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go around trying to find an eye doctor for Turtle Boy. So I'm driving around my town for.
Forever.
I left at 8:30. I didn't get home until like probably like 1 o'clock. Finding one, I found one, and then it was like, come back tomorrow. Okay, like come back tomorrow. My grandma had to come take because I didn't want to take another day off of work from it.
Yeah.
Uh, but my grandma takes them, or my grandma takes them to the doctor and stuff, and everything gets all worked. That Medicare man come through clutch because I got it all paid for by Sooner Care and everything like that. So
Heck
I had to
yeah.
worry about that and didn't have to pay for it. So it's fine. And then we got his glasses just today, so he's doing okay. He's got glasses now. He's sitting there playing stupid video games or whatever while we're doing all this. He's probably in the chat still. I don't know, but we're doing good. I mean, other than that, I mean, he's got his glasses, so I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Can't be too mad. So
Well, I can't be. I hate to slow sometimes, but uh,
F's in the chat, please.
yeah. Pogs in the chat for me hating Turtle Boy sometimes.
Oh goodness gracious. Well, I'm glad you're able to get them done at least relatively quickly.
Yeah, that was like 2 days, so I mean it's fine. I thought it was gonna be like iMart Express where we get them in like 2 hours, but
Yeah.
I guess that's wishful thinking.
Did you just end
Whatever.
up? You have to use your grandma's? No, you said it was Sooner Care that you
Yeah, I was
used.
in there. Well, I didn't pay anything, so it was
Heck,
good.
heck yeah. Okay, question for me, who's just ignorant to this stuff. Does
Okay.
does the Indian welfare stuff, like the Indian clinic, do they do vision stuff, or is it just like a regular doctor?
They do everything
So it's just kind of a one-stop shop for everything.
except for sleep studies, apparently.
That's not a sore topic at all.
Except for sleep studies,
uh,
everything else one stop shop. But you need a sleep study, you okay, man.
oh goodness.
Anyways, Vader, I swear to God, I'm about to knife it. Cut it out. He's just looking at me. He's just like, what? I'm not doing anything.
Daddy, no, Daddy, no.
Okay, back to this. It's so weird when somebody says I'm like Vader's dad. That's so weird to me. I don't know why, but it's weird. I've always I've always looked at Vader as my little brother and not as like my kid. Like, yeah, I mean, yes, he's like my dog kid. He's like my kid, like my brother's my kid.
Yeah.
But if Vader was just called me daddy one time, I'd freak the fuck out, dude. And I'd just be like, no, and hit him with a newspaper or something. But
See, that's we're mom and dad to Baxter and Ron. So I mean, it is what it is. But
I guess it's just I don't know. It's weird to me.
I think that one's probably more of a white people thing.
It's probably right.
You
White
blame
people in the chat, let me know if that's true or not.
because I mean they're your fur babies.
I mean, yes, Vader's my kid. I love him, but man, like, I don't look at it at me being like his dad or anything. I just look at him being like his older brother.
I think you're probably just thinking too much into it.
I guess so. It's weird. Here comes Creamy Pineapple with supporting Vader. Anyways,
Creamy pineapple.
that's who asked our fan question last time.
Okay, I think that's where I remember it from because I don't
Yeah,
know. I remember that name just kind of like giving me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
the Hebrew Jeebies.
Not the Hebrew jeebies, just the heebie-jeebies.
The Hebrew Jeebies.
That might be a little much. All
Oh my
right.
god. Creamy Pineapple, shut up. All right. Let's jump into our topic one for the week. All right. So I'm in. It's kind of like honor band audition or honor band time, but like I also can't enroll. Or I can't like submit people for short grass anymore, even though their auditions isn't until December. So when is? Do you know when short grass auditions are up?
I don't know what short grass is or anything about it. Like I know it's an
It's just
honor group, but
it's just another honor band, pretty much.
yeah, outside of that, like I don't really know at all. Um, because I
Oh yeah. My hang on. Conan Jones's animals are named after things from
Anchorman.
Anchorman. So it's Ron, Pergany, and Baxter. Baxter's the dog in Anchorman. All right. I don't know. I want to like send my kids to honor bands, but like part of me is just like, I don't really care that much too either. Does that make me a bad band director?
It's definitely more for them than it is for you. Like,
I know that, but part of them, like some of them, don't even want to do it.
I mean, I don't know if I would force them to do it. That's a whole nother conversation. But um, I mean, if they want to do it, like, what's it gonna hurt other than an afternoon of your time? Or I guess a full day probably. But
That's what it's going to hurt is an afternoon of my time. Like, if they don't want to do it, I don't want to do it.
yeah, I mean, if they don't want to, I don't definitely wouldn't force them because I mean, then that's wasting their time, your time, the judge's time, the clinician's time, the kids who actually want to be there might, you know, that poop rolls downhill.
Well, see, that's the other thing is that these auditions aren't in person. They're online. You have to like submit them online. So I had to take my microphone to the school and
Sit them down individually and record them.
yes, and I don't have good acoustics in my room. So I
Yeah,
need to find a room that has good acoustics. And
I
I don't even
mean,
know what I'm supposed to do with that.
say it again.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that.
What do you mean?
Like I don't have a room that has good acoustics.
Uh, I mean, at some point, I feel like they're just gonna know that a lot of the recordings won't be super high quality. You know what I mean? And just
Yeah.
we're we're living in unprecedented times. It's just kind
But
of
see, but the short grass is still doing theirs in person. So like I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
excuse me.
But OMEA on or Swabda isn't. So like what should I do, Conan Jones? Teach me in the way of teaching honor band.
So are you asking which one to go to, or like which? I guess I'm kind of confused on what exactly you're
I want to go
wanting
to
me to say.
both of them. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to the original topic. Vader, I swear to God, stop. I'm in the middle of something. Uh who's okay, let's just all right. So have you been playing how so Among Us? We're just skipping this topic and jumping ahead. All right. So have you been playing more of Among Us without me?
I played one whenever you guys were trying to figure out the whole room situation that night, and like
Yeah.
nobody could get it to work, and I was like, okay, cool. I joined, and now it's 45 minutes in, and we've yet to jump into a game. This is annoying. I'm just gonna play my own, and it was just like not nearly as fun. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely not one that I'm gonna play by myself unless everybody else is playing. Like, but while everybody's on, once you figure it out, it is pretty fun. Like it,
Oh man, it's pretty fun. Like
cause it,
I'm probably gonna play it some more tonight.
yeah, cause
After
it.
stream, I'm gonna play it some more.
Okay, it took me a little bit to figure it out, like, and just the thought processes behind all of the different things and how to try to be sneaky. And it's like, okay, completing the objectives doesn't always really do anything. You just have
Right.
to vote for people, and if you're just off doing a little mission, like, you're just gonna get got. And it's another deal is like all of your guild people, their names in the game and what you guys call each other are all always different. So I remember there were like two Nicks whenever we were playing that first time.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah,
Nick,
that was
Nick.
bugging the shit out of me too. Like, I was like, dude, like, we made a rule to stop doing that.
And it's like, for you guys who know each other, it is what it is. But I'm just like, oh, it was red, and then you guys are just calling each other by your names, and it's like, I don't, I don't know who that is. It's like, oh, Nick did it, and it's like, okay, well, if
I
is
saw him Vince.
yeah, and it's like yours, like everybody calls you Finn, and your name is Finn, and your name in the game was Finn, so that one's pretty easy. But
Yeah, so it was, yeah. I'm Finn. It's easy peasy. Okay. And Finn, I see people vent. I call them out for venting, and then I get flamed because they didn't vent, even though I saw them hop out of a vent.
that was real funny because that one time you tried to call him out, and it was you the whole time. There was a couple times I sent you message in Discord by yourself, and I was like, just you dirty SOB. And you just like knifed me in the face or something like that.
And they ran away and then reported it.
Yeah, I was like, you dirty dog.
That's how you play that game. It's a fun game to play.
It's, after figuring it out, I was just like, okay, that makes more sense. Like, that's just your objective as the imposter.
Do you want to play more tonight?
Possibly. I say, okay. My wife is doing school stuff late tonight. She can't get anything done during the day because her coworkers just hang out in her room and annoy the crap out of her. So whenever it's actually like time to get stuff done, it's late because her annoying people have finally left. So she was like, I'm probably going to stay a little bit later to try to get some stuff done. So that's what she's doing. Oh, Baxter, he's been outside like 4 times since I've been home. He will not stop barking at the door.
Puppers wants to go outside again.
He's bored and just wants to go bark at the squirrels. Then our neighbors mow their yard, and he hates lawnmowers. So he'll just like lose his mind with the neighbors bark, like mowing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's annoying. Little pupper dog things.
Man, I'm getting frame drops. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Okay, he wants to talk for a second. I'm gonna go let him out, or I guess I can probably take a pause for a second. You're live streaming, so you can talk to chat.
I'll just pause. I can pause on my end too.
Pause. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. Got the pups outside, so he should be happy for a little bit.
He should be okay for a little bit.
Yeah.
Among Us is pretty fun though. Like, I like the whole objective of like having to murk people and then having to like make the object. Like, you can win by either getting the objectives or win by murking everybody. It's a fun game to play, especially with like everybody in like Discord and everything. It's a lot of fun.
The people in Discord definitely make it better. Like,
but see, I like playing it by myself too.
See, I don't guess I just had a whole lot of fun with it myself, but it was also really hard to find a match. Like,
yeah,
that is one deal with it. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the matchmaking itself. I mean, we had all of that trouble even finding a game for us as a group. We had enough to fill a full game with just us.
Right. Well, I think the biggest issue is that They put an update out to make it easier to get matches and stuff with friends and everything. So it's gonna be easier next time we play, pretty much.
When did that come out?
Like on Tuesday, I think, or something
Oh,
like that.
okay. So yeah, it's been all right.
I
Well,
I
maybe
put Vader's Cookie Monster in my cup holder next to my on my that's screwed into my stand here, or my TV, or my computer desk here, and he's trying to get it out, and it's like he's just trying to pull it down, but knowing Vader, he's gonna pull it straight down and pull the whole thing off. So I'm seeing how long this goes. Oh no, he got smart. He pulled it from the top.
smart
See, if he
pupper dogs.
see, he's going. Oh no, he's dumb again.
It was short lived.
It was short lived. I thought Gambit, he's just like chewing it. Oh, he's going back to the top one. This is a tense Vader cam. He's going for the head. Oh, he's almost got it. Pog, Vader got it.
Sorry for
All
the
right.
audio only listeners.
Yeah. You don't get to enjoy Vader chewing his or dealing with his squeaky toy on cam. That's for live listeners only.
You got to subscribe to my OnlyFans for that.
Oh my god! So they keep talking about I should do an OnlyFans for Vader, but like have it like that. One of my friends keeps joking about it, and I just so stupid. But he also had the idea of me putting Cam on Vader, and it worked in 2 weeks. So
Maybe there's
here we
something
are.
to it.
Maybe there's something to it that I could end up selling Vader's bathwater.
That was a really funny conversation.
Like that's extreme, but I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Sony's press conference they had this week.
So to preface this,
Okay.
the only real thing I saw from it was the release, the PlayStation 5 release info kind of stuff, and the Harry Potter deal. So outside
Okay.
of that, I don't really know a whole lot of much about it.
All right. So I watched all of it. I got home from work. I watched all of it and then took a nap.
Proud. What?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good showcase. They opened it with Final Fantasy 16, and it looked really good.
Is that
The
in?
combat, it's a new game. Yes,
Okay.
it's a new. Uh, the combat looked really fun. So they have the lead project designer from Devil May Cry 5, and Devil May Cry 5 had a really good combat system. So it's basically in there now is what the new Final Fantasy 16 is. And I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a different thing.
It's not what it normally is.
Yeah. I do like though that it's like back to looking like old fashioned, old looking, like not like futuristic with cars and stuff, but like back to like the old settings of like medieval times or something like that,
Okay.
It looks pretty good. That was good. I don't care about Resident Evil. That was there. Let's see. The Spider-Man Miles Morales game, man, that one looked really good. They
So
had like a demos. They had like a demo of it or whatever, and it looked really good.
so did they verify that is it a standalone or is it
It's more like a side story. It's not. It's
so
not Spider-Man 2.
so it's like the vampire thing from Skyrim, how it's kind of the
What?
same thing, but it's a bigger than just DLC.
Yeah, it's a full game. It's just not it's just not Spider-Man 2. It's like Spider-Man like one and a half, I guess.
Yeah,
You ever seen Lion King one and a half, where it just tells the story of Timon and Pumbaa?
I have not. It doesn't sound like I'm missing much.
Actually, actually, it's a good story.
Hmm.
You actually are missing a lot.
Okay, I learned something today.
It's pretty funny. Timon and Pumbaa like made Lion King funny.
Definitely
They
not disagreeing with you there. I remember I saw a deal about Timon and Pumbaa. They were telling Simba, Hakuna Matata, and it's like you just told me that like my dad was just murdered in front of me. Like, what do you mean, no worries? That's, I
I mean, don't worry. Yeah,
I
and now we have
remember.
to play royalties.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Finn. You're getting that ad revenue now, though, so whatever.
Vader, stop! Jesus, I don't know why I'm losing frames and like I don't know why. Cream and Pineapple's like not missing anything. It is a good movie. Anyways, so back to the PlayStation thing. Man, if they just like didn't just like bitch slap Xbox, I mean just like slap them around and just like ragdoll them.
Yeah.
Like 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 Vader does with his toys. Just completely and utterly destroyed them. Like there's no like oh what games are there to play on Xbox?
Literally none. Like
Tell me. There's nothing.
I
They you can play like Forza or whatever, like the stupid racing car game that nobody likes. Forza's stupid.
I definitely haven't had a good racing game that I've liked in a long time. Like it was
I'm
definitely a
okay with Gran Turismo. I can play some Gran Turismo, but you play it like for 10 minutes and you're like, okay, that was fun. Now let's play something else.
it was definitely a phase that I grew out of. Like I remember I was all about the Need for Speeds, like the Most Wanteds and all those. Like
Yeah.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. That was that good.
Oh man, I love Midnight Club 3. That was a good game.
We actually agree on something. Look at us.
That was a good game. Oklahoma City Zoo is inviting you to drop your kids off from 6 to 10 p.m. Friday night for crafts pizza and a nighttime zoo tour. Would you drop your kids off at the zoo randomly?
No. Like we would go to the zoo and I would go with them, but
This is apparently tomorrow night.
yeah, no, I'm okay. Like
All right, we're going to learn more about this. OKCZoo.org.
I know they have like an adults only night where like they just allow open containers. You can just walk around, get drunk, and look at all the animals and stuff.
I'd do that.
I say I could get down with something like that, but I don't know if I would just drop my kids off and be like, "All right, high schoolers who work at the zoo, don't run off with my kids."
I feel like this is like this is event is nowhere to be seen on their website. They have lied to me.
I'm trying to get rid of my kids.
Right? One of the comments on here. With kids coming up missing, I think not. That's how. That's how somebody gets just gone.
I made the mistake this morning of falling down a Facebook comment thread of there was a Dell City teacher who read her resignation letter at the school board meeting, and it was this sad, I don't want to quit, but you're forcing me, all that sort of stuff that's going on with the world. and just all of the hateful good riddance comments and this is all fake and all that sort of stuff that people are spreading. Like,
Those people are so just stupid, and God, I hate people.
MAGA 2020
Oh my God. Imagine actually voting for Trump in 2020. I know there's
on
people that's gonna
purpose.
like, but like, imagine doing it this time and like actually being okay with it. Are you really that shitty of a person? I'll say it. Don't bleep it out either, Conan Jones. I'm getting political. I don't care. We used to not take a political stance now, but it's time to stop now. Like, it's time to stop. Like, this is
The
stupid.
stream is on. I've got to be political. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not that. But it's just like, Vader, you have torn this like this Cookie Monster wants to die. Please
Kill
let.
me.
He's already like busted the squeaker in the middle there where it doesn't squeak. He like chewed through it or some shit. But the rest of it works fine. But whatever, Vader. He's all hype. The reason why he likes it so much was because that was his first ever toy he got.
Man, is this
Yeah,
like another one of the first ones he ever got, or it's still the first one he ever got? It's still
it's still
alive.
the first one
Holy
he
crap.
got. That one. We bought that Cookie Monster the day we got him.
Man, Baxter's toys do not last near that long. Like, Baxter's rough on his stuff, man.
Well, Vader, his favorite toy, he had this rope he liked that we played with a lot. That he like finally like just tore to shreds. Like I mean, like one of those big old like like thick tug of war ropes.
Yeah.
He just tore it to shreds. That was like a couple weeks ago.
I remember whenever we had to take Bax to the emergency room whenever he ate that grape, they pumped his stomach and they were like, what's all this crap in his stomach? And it was like all the strings from his rope that were just in his stomach. And they're like, yeah, he should probably not have ropes anymore because he's just eating it. Like,
He's an idiot. He
yeah,
eats rope.
he's not chewing on it. He's swallowing and trying to digest all of this, and that's not gonna be good.
So stupid. Anyway, all
Yeah,
right. So
sorry.
back to the PlayStation. No, it's fine. Vader's like messing up my bed by jumping back and forth on it. Whatever.
Anything
Why
else?
am I
The
Okay,
PlayStation?
so the other thing was like PlayStation's um they announced God of War 2. It's so stupid that they're calling it God of War 2. And I'm so mad that they're calling it God of War 2 and not like doing anything to change it or anything like that. Just God of War 2.
Yeah, that's
I think they put like God of War 2 Ragnarok or whatever. But even then, it's still stupid. Just call it God of War 5. It is what it is. Okay, we know it's God of War 5. Even though the first God of War game, the first three God of War games were better than the God of War that came out in 2018, does not mean that it's automatically just etch a sketches those away. It's God of War. It's God of War 5.
I remember you liking the 2018 God of War.
I did. I gave it Game of the Year. Okay, that doesn't mean it's better than God of War 3.
Fair enough. I say one was the only one I ever played, so I don't have a whole.
One was kind of it was rough, but it's also the first game and it was on PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
So can't
Back
do much about that.
back in the day.
Back in the day, back in my time when we had PlayStation and PlayStation 2 and Nintendo 64 and GameCube, we didn't have none of this fancy internet.
What voice is that?
I don't know.
It just
This
kind of
came out
came.
of nowhere.
Yeah,
I
your
don't know.
new persona,
The new persona is Old Man Jones.
Old Man Finn.
Old Man Finn is back in my day. I know you can't see it, but I'm sitting here shaking the Cookie Monster like it's my cane.
It's like a mix between like Old Man Finn and like Herbert the Pervert from
The
Family
pervert.
Guy.
Yeah. Put creamy pineapple in the chat. It's God of War 2 replacing the old trash God of Wars. We're making real good God of Wars where Kratos has a real personality. He had a personality.
Boy.
Okay? His personality, no, before that, his personality was he was mad. Okay? He was mad. And the gameplay was really good at God of War 3. I loved it. Cream Pineapple was just mad because he never played it. So, it's whatever. Anyways, there's also the Demon Souls launch title, the remake of Demon Souls, which I'm not a fan of those games, but I know there's some people that are, and more power to them.
To each their own.
Yeah, that's not my game. Those games are super hard, and I hate them. But it looked good. Ratchet and Clank was showed. That was good. Man, that Ratchet and Clank game looks pretty crisp, like a nice apple on a Sunday evening. Crisp.
What? What? Who are you?
Like a nice. Okay, so the other thing is I'm on a diet now, and
Uh,
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you this either. Okay, so we're breaking news right here. Breaking news. I'm on a diet. Okay, and I'm trying to eat healthier, and I think my calorie goals is like, I think it's like 3,200 or something. And I've been pretty consistent with it. This is like the fifth day of it, and I've been pretty good about it. So like I've been under my calories every day, and I've realized that I can still have like the same stuff I had before. I just can't have like as much of it.
yeah.
So for dinner tonight, I had a double quarter pounder, some fries. But see, instead of getting large fries, I got medium fries, and I didn't get a drink. I've just been drinking water, and and then I had 10-piece spicy nuggets. Okay, those spicy nuggets at McDonald's are really not that good. Like, I mean, they're okay. It just tastes like a. You ever have a spicy McChicken?
A long time ago, but yes.
That's pretty much all it is. It tastes like a spicy McChicken nugget. Like, I much rather have the old McNuggets. Like, I mean, the classical, not ones that are spicy or whatever. I'd much rather have those ones. But I just wanted to try it once to see how it was. The sauce they have with it, it's like this buffalo sauce. Absolute trash tier. Like,
See,
absolutely not worth getting it.
I'm not a big fan of buffalo sauce in the first place. Like,
Yeah.
just not really my thing. So it's like, if it's not on wings, I'm not about it. And
I like it
even
with wings. It's pretty good. I like getting the buffalo mild from Buffalo Wild Wings. It's pretty good. Like I don't like having like heat on my. I don't know why I'm weird about it. Like I want the wings to have like a little bit of heat to it, and it's not that I can't eat hot food. I love hot food, but it's just like with wings, I want to sit there and enjoy it, and not like now if I'm eating tacos, I want to be crying with how much hot sauce I put on it.
yeah,
But wings, I'm just like, I'm okay. Like I don't know.
definitely not my go-to, but to each their own.
I know Conan Jones because you think water's spicy. I
Oh
understand.
yeah, there we go. There it is.
Conan Jones is like, whoo, that's a lot of pepper. That's a spicy
Whew.
meatball. I was
Man,
like, all
there must
right.
have been some mayonnaise in that. That's spicy. I just got a Facebook invite to
To
join
what?
Swasu Tubaline 2014.
2014.
2014.
Who was a tuba line in 2014? Me, you, Sook, or Hulk. Um, Jared,
Austin.
Cherokee, or I mean, Mage, Austin. Was Jared in it? And Douglas?
I'm looking at it real fast to see who's actually in here. It's only
Who's all in
five.
there?
It's only 5 members.
I'm not invited to this. I'm mad that I
I.
didn't get invited to this.
It looks like the old one that you had started way back when. It was created
Mhm.
in August 20th of 2012. So I think it was one of those that's just morphed over time.
Yeah.
Yes, I see nobody's in it but Hulk.
Then wait, why did you get invited to it?
I have no idea.
That's weird.
That's weird. Okay, sorry. I was just like, what in the
Oh,
world?
it's all good. It's all good. I don't know. The place back to the PlayStation thing. I think it's gonna be okay. I think we're gonna just destroy Xbox
Oh yeah,
because there's
like
no games to play, and
that.
any games that Xbox eventually gets to come out, you just play them on PC.
Yeah, it's going to be so far behind the bubble that it's not going to be anything worth freaking out about.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the same thing that happened with Vader. We're about to throw this away. You're about done with this. Enjoy it while you can, puppy. It's gonna be like what happened with the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 came out a year after Xbox 360. And it was just dead in the water when it came out, and it was behind the eight ball the entire time. The only thing different is that PlayStation had all this money it made before from the PlayStation 2. Xbox One did not outsell PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 4. So we're kind of in a hole here for Xbox that they needed to like shoot out of this hole, and they just kind of out of it.
Yeah. They're definitely not going for the same type of thing they did beforehand. Like they're definitely going for a um, get you on the software side of stuff and not hardware. Also, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
But
don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to do to fix it, but it's at this point where I just don't care at
yeah,
all.
because I'm kind of with you. It's like there's no point of buying one because I'm just if there's anything I want to play, I can just play it on my PC. I can just spend that money on a graphics card and just update my PC.
Right?
So
Speaking of that, did you see that 380 came out or whatever?
I did. The internet was like super pissed off about it because everybody just bought a 2080 or whatever it was, the TI. That
Yeah.
was like twice as expensive but less powerful.
I'm glad I don't worry about computer parts like that. I probably need to look into building me a new PC here in a little bit, but I'm okay right now.
I just need to do some updating on mine. I haven't added anything new since I put it together 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah, man,
Jesus.
that's a
Yours
long
is
time ago.
old.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
I
Sorry.
really thought I wrote something down. Um,
Conan Jones has no win of the week. He hates his life.
I mean, you're not wrong. No, I'm kidding. I don't really know. Go ahead with yours, and then I'll see if I can think
Wow.
of one.
Well, my win this week is that I got affiliated on Twitch.
Yeah.
Finally. No, finally. I say that after 2 weeks of trying. The Vader cam worked really well, and it's going good. So, for all those people that want to watch me stream, I stream Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 or 6 through 8:30, and I stream a little bit longer on Friday and Saturday. But it's fun. It's fun to just sit there and chill and have a good time. You know, it's good times. We have Vader Cam going all the time, so you can see the cute puppy doing stupid things and having a fun time. Sometimes Turtle Boy runs in here and is annoying as hell, but
So normal
and I'm
stuff.
I'm not gonna make him a mod ever, so people can stop saying Turtle Boy for mod. Uh, it's a good time that we have here at at twitch.tv/fantasy63. So come on down and join the Vader Club and have fun with some. We have some fun emotes in the chat for if you subscribe. Some fun Vader ones. Those emotes are also in the Low Scale Gaming Discord if you have Night Discord Nitro, and you could use those. It's good times we have though. Come out and have a good time.
Shameless plug. I like it.
Yep. All right, Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
Yeah. You made Twitch affiliate. Woo!
Woo! Yay! All right. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify, and Twitch.tv. Well, I guess, wait, because it's not Twitch.tv/Let's Go Gaming. You can follow us on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Wait, now I'm messing it up. I got off my rhythm. Man, damn it, Vader.
No more Vader
All right.
Cam.
Thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Lowscale Gaming. If you have a question or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow.